Hi and welcome to the Earth element of the Five Element Qigong series. The spleen and the stomach are the organs of the Earth element, and this exercise it's about the brain, because the spleen has a lot to do with the mind, and fueling the mind, and the functioning of the mind comes from the energy of the spleen. And so this is an exercise which initiates the right and left part of your mind, or right and left part of your hemispheres of your brain as well. So it starts with the hands facing towards the bottom. You bring both hands up and they come right up in front of you. You have the diamond shape between your hands. They don't touch though, they keep a little apart. You come up high and then you turn. We're going to go to the right side first. We're going to turn, and then halfway around our head stops moving, but our hands keep going. And what happens, and you're looking through the hole, and you come back to the center, back to the quarter, and then bring it back to the center, and then change the other side. So you go right, quarter of the way around, stop, and then the hands keep moving, and your eyes keep tracking the hole. Yeah? And so what happens here, when we come back to the center, I had a bit of wildlife jumping on my head then, and then go back the other side. Halfway around, stop, and your eyes follow. And you're looking through the hole the whole time. So what happens in this exercise, I'll get back to this front so I'll explain it. What happens is you're looking through the hole, when we get halfway around, your eyes can both look out through the hole. But when you get to around to the side, this eye can only see, the other eye can't see, your nose gets in the road because your head stopped. And so it engages this eye to look, and we have our primary eye that we normally look out of. It could be a right or left, and the way you can find it, hold your thumb up. And you close one eye and open the other, and you close the other one, and which one ever it jumps to, you know which is your predominant eye. And so what it does is activate both eyes, so otherwise you just use the same eye focus the whole time, and what it does is stop one eye focusing one side, and the other eye has to focus the other side, so you're using both sides of the hemisphere. So sometimes when you're doing this exercise, it can be a bit frustrating. You find it's difficult in your mind to do it, because you're actually making your mind work quite hard to actually change the focus off your primary eye to your secondary eye. And as I say, it'll depend on who you are. Everybody has different ones. Nobody has all the same. So we're coming around. Head stops, eyes keep following, looking through the hole. Come back around to the middle. Pick up the head on the way around. The head turns all the way around. Stop at the quarter. Hands keep moving. And you'll catch your eyes changing focus. Yeah. And then it comes back. So you're watching through the hole the whole time. So you're looking through the hole into the distance. So we're breathing in, and then we breathe out as we move to the side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. This exercise is good for the transportation and transformation of energy in the body. It transforms the energy from the food, and it transports it to several different things. It goes to the lungs, goes to the kidneys, and goes to the heart. For the spleen, the symptoms of the spleen, if you have spleen qi deficiency, which this exercise is for, the first one will be short-term memory loss. You'll forget things. Breathing in and breathing out. And then you can get, and I'll just finish there and put your hands down. Very good. You'll get bruising. You'll find spleen qi, because spleen's in charge of holding the blood in the blood vessels. If you bang yourself, or you tap yourself, and the blood moves out of the blood vessels, so you bruise quite easily. You'll have bruises on you don't know where they come from. Alternating stools will be another one, where you can get a hard stool and a soft stool and a hard stool. That's quite a classic spleen qi deficiency sign. The other one, if you had spleen qi deficient for a while, you'll find you get heavy limbs. Your arms feel really heavy, and you'll only understand that symptom if you've ever had it, because it's a strange one. So because the spleen's to do with the mind, so when we're busy minds and we're working really hard in our minds, and we're thinking a lot, or if we have stressful thinking jobs, it uses a lot of spleen qi and energy. And a classic case of that would be students who study a lot get spleen qi deficient because they're always using their mind to remember or study whatever they're studying in their particular subject. So that's the spleen's energy, and that's the earth element, and hope you enjoy that. Practice that, and just as I said, it gets a bit frustrating with the mind sometimes, but hang in there, and the more you do it, the more that gets used to it, you'll find it gets easier and easier. Cheers. Bye-bye.